Okay, guys, I'm going to get back into making this new DasFort website, which my machine crashed. I started the video and it crashed. So it was a browser or something like that. But here's how far we got. I got our company logo, which is DasFort for real estate and design websites. And here's my homepage link. So if I open it up right here, you can see the left-hand sidebar here in website Squarespace. Will show you the pages that I have. There's no pages at all. So as an example, if I wanted to add some pages though, if I hit plus right here, I can do a blank page. I can do a designer layout, which I will show you that. I could do a scheduling kind of thing with Acuity, who it's part of Squarespace. Or then I could do a certain collection, like a blog, a store, a portfolio. I could put events up. I could put videos up, a course, a member site, a drop down, or links. And so right now, what I'm just going to do is do a blank page, just to kind of show you what it looks like and how the flow goes. So what am I going to call this new page? I'm going to call this listings, right? So I hit enter and boom, my main navigation, I drag that up, I have the home and then I have listings. Come over here, home and the listings, right? Let's say I want to add another page about me. So let's call it the about page, about me, right? And enter. And once again, I'm going to drag it down because what I want people to see when they go to my page is I want to see the home page, I want to see listings, and then I want to see the about me. Now, say if I wanted to have my about me page first, I would just drag this up just like so, right? Then come back over here, preview it, and I have home, about me, listings. Isn't that great? So, I mean, I'm a real estate photographer and web designer, and so I'm not going to have any listings on my page. So let's just delete that, okay? Deleted. And really, we can put an about me page up, but if I'm going to be honest, it should say about us because I have a partner. Shoot. Us. 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 3 different spots. Where the URL is, where the navigation title is, and where the page title is. About us. If I save it, it updates, and then boom, I go back and preview, home, and about us. It's beautiful, right? Now, I've prepared some images that I want to use. So let's just add a blank section right here. And you see, whenever you hover over a section, I swear when using Squarespace, it's very intuitive. I often call it the Apple of web design platforms because look at, if I just hover my cursor over sections, it will kind of let you know that, hey, guess what, dude, let's party, let's do something right here. We're going to edit this section. Boom. We're going to go to backgrounds, and then I could add a photo, some video, some artwork. Let's just start off with an image right now because it's kind of late on a Saturday and I'm kind of tired. But DasFort web design, usable pics. I have some stuff that's kind of all ready to go. Which one of these would be kind of cool? I think this one would be. And this isn't super optimized. It's very big. It's 7,000 by 400. I don't even know if I can use that actually because that's ridiculous. So I'm gonna go back here for a second. Go back to DasFort Web Design and go to my usable stuff, pics. There's that duplicate image. I am going to click on that and edit the size. So I can also export it. Let's just try to export it. Oh my gosh. Let's make it smaller. A lot smaller. So let's see if this works. Now I'm going to go to the desktop. It was recently saved. Screenshot. What time did I do that? At 7:31? Well, give me a second here. There we go. And we're back. I don't know if you can see that on my screen or not. If not, I apologize. There is all kinds of little gremlins going on here on my machine, but recents, there you are. Copy. I know I made a version that is not so big. Well, you can see the value. That's 15 gigs. That's 964 gigs. That's one I want to use on my website. So let's give it a second to pop in there. Voila. Okay. Do we want the full bleed? No, I think we want it inset. And this is supposed to be a background. So there is something going on with this. What is it? Medium, we got that going there. Fill screen, let's turn that off. No, let's turn it back on. Broke out. I wonder why it's gone up into the site header. That is kind of weird. Maybe because I have inset going on. Full bleed takes it up there. Let's just let it be up there. I think I can figure out a way to make this disappear. So I save my work, and that's just one of the things with Squarespace is sometimes you have to kind of figure things out. You always have to kind of figure things out. So I'm going to go up here to this header, see what we can do over here. Edit this design. I know. Fixed position. If you click on that and then the fixed header style, scroll back. That means when you scroll with it, see how that header is getting bigger or smaller? I want it different. I want to do it differently. So color, adaptive, gradient solid. That's what I want. Yes, you see, I've got that separation now. And so that affects the whole design. So what I usually do is I will find like whatever kind of controls I have over things. See, like this link spacing, you can see what it does there. But I click it and I'll drag it around and see what it does. And then I unclick it. And I haven't saved anything yet. I'm going to save it now because I'm kind of liking the way this looks, right? So if I hit exit, then come over here to preview, voila. It is distinctively simple, but that's kind of what I'm going for right now. So there's the About Us page, still nothing there. There's that home page. I'm going to have to do this in a series because I'm kind of tired, but It's kind of looking cool, right? Let's add another page. Let's add a blog this time. What the heck? Whoa, with Squarespace, they give you kind of like a templated blog kind of look, like this one right here. And if you zoom in, blog post title 1, blog post title 2, that could work. I mean, you could do it in several different ways. Let's just start off with this one here. So it's called Das Blog. Enter. And look, it gives you 1, 2, 3, 4 sample blogs that kind of get you going. So you can just kind of imagine you're gonna need some photos, but boom. If you have your content ready, you could have your first 4 blog posts right there, and you would click it, and this is what it would look like. And then it would link to your other posts like this. Blog post title 2, blog post title 3, blog post title 4. Isn't that kind of fun? Das Blog, home. I tell you what though, right now, if I go back to the pages, I would never start off with blog as the first thing, you know? So home, about us, and then Das Blog. I'm going to rename that. I know that's silly. So let's just call it blog. I remember 15 years ago when just even the word blog was crazy for people. But really what it meant was it was a web log of whatever was going on in a business or a brand. So still kind of stuck around there, but you know that our blog is going to be a new website called Spaces Quarterly. So more on that later. It's actually Spaces Quarterly 2.0. But anyways, right now I've got 3 pages, and let's go to the About Us page. I'm going to edit that and then add a section. Now, very easily, I'm going to go to one of these templated ones because I got stuff to do, guys. There's an about, and then, well, I don't know which one of these templates kind of tickle your fancy. I would say something with an image in it. I really kind of like this look right here. So, hey. And do you know, I have tons of panoramic or professional kind of color images that we can pop that in there with. So let's do that first. I have some saved to my folder here. So maybe one of these. Let's try this one. It's not optimized. It's going to be a really big image, but it is a really big space too. So let's see what this looks like. Okay. It's not that bad. I'm going to click on design, click on content. I think what we want now is design, fill or fit. If you hit fit, it kind of reduces it down to the actual aspect ratio of that image. If you hit fill, it will stretch it out. And I don't know if I double click on that. I know there's a way to make it show more. Corner radius, maybe shape. Let's go to shapes, 2 to 3, 3 to 2. No, we want fill. Do I want that to be an overlay? No. We could put an overlay in a light box there, but no, we don't want to do that. Light box, let's turn that off. Image effect, let's turn that off. Fit. I think it's fill. I actually want to change. Okay, so if you click on the image and then go over here to the left and click on this edit, you can click on the design. Am I still in the same spot as I was? Yes. Shape. Let's try this. Is that doing anything? No. Okay, I figured it out. When you're on an image in Squarespace and you click on it and then bring up the dialog box over here. So click on image, click on the pencil, and then you see this little circle thing here. I can't believe I forgot this. I could scroll on this window, but this little thing right here is going to control how that image is positioned within your website. So you almost have to kind of decide where you want it to be. I kind of like seeing a little bit of those windows, maybe down just a little bit more. And that's it, you know, trying to find the right spot. Because, you know, all these images, all these pages are scalable. So let me hit exit, do a preview, and then you can see how I can grab that and see what it looks like. So one thing that's interesting at this point is my my home and blog page navigation has disappeared. So I got to figure that one out. Home, about us, blog. There it is. Home, about us, blog. Yay. Okay, everything's there. Sometimes there's things on your computer or the web or something that just doesn't make your pages upload or download or render very fast. But I think this looks pretty good. Right now, you see how if I hover over home, I see a trash can. If I go to about us, I see a trash can. If I hover over log, I see a trash can. But do you see now over home, there's a home, there's a little icon of a home because that's the home page. So if you want to make something else the home page on your Squarespace website, just got to hover over your little gear window and then scroll down here where it says set as home page. Click set as home page. We're doing that right now to the about us page. Hit close. And then guess what? I'll click on home. We know that's not the real home. The about us page is. So hover over blog and then look about us. Home. So really what you do is you click here. You don't click on the home button because we actually have that designated to be the home page. Not the home page, but the page that we called home. This one is always going to be the true home page. So we click on that and it's going to go to the about us. So I guess I was wrong. It is the about us page. That's where we were. So do you understand what I'm saying now? If I want this blog to be the home page, I hover over that and then I hit set as home page, confirm and close, and then close the preview window and then hit. This is going to take us to the home page. There it is. There's that blog. Oh, yeah. We're into it now. Yep. Just wait till we get some content on here. So let's go back to this home page, the true home page, and then go to our little gear thing and then hit set as home page. Because I think we're going to have to do this in different sections. This is the first section on how to design a real estate website in Squarespace. And I don't know, I might quit right there because we have a home page, we have an about us page, we have a blog page. And that's a lot for a Saturday night for someone that's kind of dorky. But look at it. The about us page looks kind of cool. You want to see what that looks like on mobile? Come over here, click mobile view, and voila. Not bad. we'll go back over to desktop view and then hit the blog. And there's our blog. You can get that thing ready to go and get your blog posts ready. If I come over on the left-hand side and click blog, you can see there's those blog posts right there. So you want to click on one of those and make edits or use that to start your blog, go right ahead. So I don't know. I spent 20 minutes on this. I know it's not the prettiest thing. It's not the best website ever, but I could probably spend just a little bit more time and to be ready to go. And then I would work on it weekly or something like that. But thanks for joining me and stay tuned for the next one. This is fun. I like it.